6 bodyweight exercises that build more muscle than weights. Have you ever wondered if you could actually build serious muscle without lifting a single dumbbell or barbell? The fitness industry has been selling you a lie, that you need a gym full of weights to grow. But the truth is, your body already is the perfect gym. What I'm about to show you will change how you think about building muscle. Before we start, drop a comment, bodyweight or weights. Which one do you think actually builds more muscle? All right, let's start with a movement everyone knows but few truly master, the push-up. When done right, the push-up is not just a chest exercise. It's a full upper body builder that hits your chest, shoulders, triceps, core, and even your glutes. The secret is tension, keeping your entire body tight, like a plank in motion. Lower yourself slowly until your chest almost touches the ground, elbows at about 45 degrees. Then push yourself up as if you're trying to drive the floor away from you. Keep your core braced and your glutes slightly engaged to protect your lower back. The push-up builds functional strength, meaning the kind of power you use in real life, pushing open doors, carrying groceries, or even getting off the floor with ease. But here's where it gets interesting. Studies show that muscle activation in a properly performed push-up can match or exceed a bench press at 40 to 60% of your body weight. That means you can get real hypertrophy, actual muscle growth with nothing but the floor beneath you. If you want to make it harder, slow your tempo, add a pause at the bottom, or try incline and decline variations. Your chest, arms, and shoulders will start to grow not just in size, but in definition and endurance. In daily life, you'll feel the difference every time you push, reach, or lift. Your upper body feels stable, controlled, and powerful. If the push-up builds your front, the inverted row builds your back, and together, they create one of the most balanced, powerful physiques possible. The inverted row strengthens your lats, rhomboids, traps, and biceps, while improving posture and shoulder health. It's a horizontal pull, the perfect complement to the push-up's horizontal press. To do it, find a sturdy bar, suspension trainer, or even a solid table edge. Lie underneath, grab the bar with your palms facing you or away, and pull your chest up toward it. Keep your body straight from head to heels, and squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top before lowering slowly. The inverted row builds dense muscle across your upper back, strengthens your grip, and improves shoulder stability. It's especially joint-friendly, perfect for men over 40 who want to strengthen their pulling muscles without overloading their joints. And here's the key. By adjusting the angle of your body, you control the difficulty. The more horizontal you go, the harder it becomes. In daily life, this means better posture, stronger pulling strength, and a stable back that supports everything you do, from lifting groceries to carrying your kids or grandkids. Now, let's move down to the lower body, and if you thought you needed a squat rack to build powerful legs, think again. The Bulgarian split squat is one of the most effective leg builders on the planet. It isolates each leg, improves balance, and challenges your stabilizers in a way that traditional squats can't. Stand about 2 feet in front of a chair or bench, place 1 foot behind you, and keep your chest upright. Lower your back knee toward the ground, keeping your front knee over your ankle. Push through your front heel to return to standing. This movement builds your quads, hamstrings, and glutes while forcing your core to stabilize your entire frame. Because you're supporting your weight on one leg, the load on that leg is effectively doubled. That's why elite athletes use it as a substitute for weighted squats. And if you slow it down, your muscles are under tension for longer, creating that deep, burning stimulus for growth. Over time, Bulgarian split squats build real lower body symmetry, improve balance, and protect your knees from injury. In daily life, this translates to stronger steps, easier stair climbing, and better balance. Your legs simply feel unshakable. Most people think dips are just a triceps exercise, but when you lean slightly forward, they turn into one of the most powerful chest and shoulder builders you can do. Find parallel bars or 2 sturdy chairs. Grip the bars, lower yourself slowly until your elbows reach about 90 degrees, and then press back up while keeping your chest slightly tilted forward. This move targets the lower chest, triceps, shoulders, and even your forearms. It also forces your stabilizing muscles to fire, giving you the same benefits of heavy pressing without any weights. In fact, studies show that dips can recruit more chest muscle fibers than a bench press at similar intensity levels. That's because your shoulders and chest have to stabilize your entire body, something no machine can replicate. If you can't do full dips yet, start with your feet supported on the floor or use negative reps, lowering slowly, then resetting. Over time, you'll build impressive pressing strength and that classic, carved upper body. In daily life, you'll notice your pushing movements from getting up off the ground to lifting objects feel smoother, stronger, and more controlled. Here's a movement most men overlook, but it's the foundation of explosive power, balance, and even back health, the glute bridge. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the ground. Drive through your heels to lift your hips toward the ceiling, squeezing your glutes at the top. Lower slowly, then repeat. The glute bridge strengthens your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, while teaching your body how to move through the hips instead of the spine, a key difference between strong, pain-free movement and chronic back issues. When done consistently, it improves hip extension, one of the most important movements for walking, running, and climbing. It also activates the posterior chain, which balances out tight hip flexors from sitting. And when you progress to single-leg bridges or elevated hip thrusts, you can build strength and size that rivals heavy barbell squats. In daily life, you'll feel it every time you stand up, run, or even carry something heavy. Your hips drive the power instead of your lower back. Finally, let's talk about one of the most underrated upper body builders, the Pike Push-Up. It's essentially a vertical version of the classic push-up, and it's incredible for developing the shoulders, triceps, traps, and upper chest. Start in a downward dog position, with your hips raised high and your hands slightly wider than shoulder width. Lower your head slowly toward the floor between your hands, then press back up, focusing on keeping your core tight and your elbows tucked slightly inward. The steeper the angle of your hips, the more the exercise mimics an overhead press, making it perfect for men over 40 who want shoulder development without the strain of heavy weights. This move builds not only muscle but stability through the shoulder joint, improving strength in all overhead movements. In daily life, that translates to better shoulder health, easier lifting above your head, and improved posture that makes you look and feel younger. The forgotten seventh muscle you activate in all of these. Now, here's the part most people miss. Every one of these exercises builds more than just visible muscle. They strengthen something deeper: your mind to muscle connection. When you use machines, the path is fixed. The machine balances the load for you. But when you move your own body, you have to stabilize, coordinate, and control every inch of the motion. That activates smaller muscles and deep stabilizers that machines never reach. It's why calisthenics athletes develop such lean, aesthetic, and balanced physiques. Their entire system works together as one unit. And that's what real strength is, not just how much you can lift, but how well you can control your own body. Why bodyweight training builds muscle faster than you think. You might be thinking, how can bodyweight moves build as much muscle as weights? The answer is simple: tension, tempo, and progression. When you control the speed of every rep, hold positions at the hardest point, and push your muscles near failure, you create mechanical tension, the same stimulus that builds muscle under load. And when you gradually make movements harder by adjusting leverage, range of motion, or time under tension, your body adapts and grows, just like it would with increasing weights. The best part? Bodyweight training also improves joint health, balance, and flexibility while reducing the risk of injury. You're not just building muscle, you're building a body that's capable, athletic, and functional for decades. This is how you build strength that stays with you for life. A mid-video truth and special message. Now, before we move to the final section that ties everything together, I need to be real with you. These exercises can absolutely transform your body, but only if you follow a system that helps you progress, recover, and balance all the muscles that support posture and mobility. That's why I created the Body Rebuild Blueprint, a complete program designed to take you from stiff and inconsistent to strong, mobile, and pain-free. It walks you step by step through daily routines that strengthen weak areas, stretch tight ones, and restore your body's natural alignment the way it was meant to move. It's built for men who want lasting transformation, not just another quick fix. You'll find the link in the description below, and it could be exactly what you've been searching for. How to structure these 6 exercises for maximum results. Here's how to turn these 6 movements into a muscle-building routine you can do anywhere. Start with push-ups, 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps. Follow with inverted rows, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Add Bulgarian split squats, 3 sets per leg. Then, dips 3 sets of 8 to 12. Next, glute bridges or hip thrusts, 3 sets of 15. And finish with pike push-ups, 3 sets to failure. Focus on form, full range of motion, and control. Rest for about 60 to 90 seconds between sets. If you're consistent, within a few weeks you'll start seeing definition, posture improvement, and real muscle growth. Your strength will increase not just in the gym, but in everything you do. What happens to your body after 30 days? Here's what to expect when you commit to this system for just 30 days. Week 1. You'll feel soreness in places you didn't know existed. That's your stabilizers waking up. Week 2. Your movements become smoother, your core feels stronger, and your posture starts to improve. Week 3. You'll notice your upper body looking tighter, your shoulders broader, and your back more defined. Week 4. You'll move with more control, more confidence, and a surprising new strength that shows up in everything from daily tasks to sports. By the end of the month, you'll realize you didn't just build muscle, you built mastery over your own body. The power of simplicity. You don't need a gym full of weights to sculpt a strong, muscular body. You just need consistency, control, and a plan. These 6 bodyweight exercises are more than movements. They're a blueprint for real, functional strength. Strength that keeps you injury-free, balanced, and capable no matter your age. Do them consistently, push yourself with good form, and watch how your body responds. Because when you move with intention, your body doesn't just grow, it evolves. So, start today. No machines, no excuses, just you, your body, and gravity, the most honest training partner you'll ever have. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more science-backed ways to rebuild your body, and share it with someone who still thinks you need weights to grow. Because sometimes, the most powerful tools have been right under your nose and right beneath your skin all along.